Have you ever been punished for something you didn't do? That's exactly how I felt when Karen, the HOA president next door, decided my small farm was her personal battlefield. My name's Jake, and I live on a 5-acre plot just outside the gated community of Willow Pines. My land isn't part of their HOA, but that didn't stop Karen from waging war on my 3 cows, Mabel, Daisy, and Bessie. It started innocently enough. One spring morning, I noticed Karen peering over my fence. Her lips pursed like she'd swallowed a lemon. "Your cows are a nuisance," she snapped, pointing at Mabel lazily chewing cud. "They're loud, smelly, and they're lowering our property values." I explained my farm predated the HOA, and I wasn't under their rules. She stormed off, but I could feel trouble brewing. Soon, Karen's complaints escalated. She'd call the sheriff's office claiming my cows were trespassing or disturbing the peace. Deputies would show up, take one look at my fenced-in herd, and leave with an apologetic shrug. I thought it was just Karen being Karen until the citations started piling up. Noise violations, zoning complaints, even an absurd claim my cows were a public health hazard. Each one cost me time and lawyer fees to fight. I was furious but kept my cool, hoping she'd tire herself out. Then came the twist. My neighbor Tom, a quiet retiree who'd lived in Willow Pines for years, pulled me aside one day. "Jake, you didn't hear this from me," he whispered. "But Karen's been rallying the HOA board to sue you. They're saying your farm's an eyesore, and she's got a cousin in the county office pushing those citations." I was stunned. This wasn't just one woman's vendetta, it was a coordinated attack. Tom, fed up with Karen's bullying, had secretly recorded an HOA meeting where she bragged about teaching that farmer a lesson. That tape changed everything. The breaking point hit one swelteringly unbearable summer afternoon. I was fixing a fence when 3 sheriff's cars roared up, lights flashing. Karen stood on her lawn, arms crossed, smirking. "We got a report of animal cruelty," a deputy said, eyeing my healthy, well-fed cows. Apparently, Karen had fabricated a story that I was starving my herd. I showed the deputies their water troughs, hay bales, and vet records. They left, but not before warning me the county was now investigating based on her claims. I'd had enough. That night, I called my lawyer, Sarah, and played Tom's recording. Sarah's eyes lit up. "Jake, this is gold. Karen's abusing her position, and those citations? They're harassment. We filed a countersuit against Karen and the HOA for defamation, emotional distress, and legal fees." The twist deepened when Sarah dug into county records and found Karen's cousin had indeed fast-tracked those bogus citations. It was a conspiracy, plain and simple. The courtroom showdown was electric. Karen took the stand, all prim and proper, spinning tales of cow stench ruining her life. But when Sarah played Tom's recording, the room gasped. Karen's face turned beet red as her own words echoed, "I'll bury that farmer in fines." My cow's vet testified they were in perfect health, and the county admitted their investigation was baseless. The judge wasn't amused. He ruled in my favor, slamming Karen and the HOA with $50,000 in damages for harassment and legal costs. The courtroom erupted in murmurs as Karen slumped in her seat, her reign of terror over. Back home, I celebrated with a cold beer, watching Mabel munch grass under the stars. The HOA sent a new president to apologize, promising to leave me alone. Karen? She sold her house and moved away, humiliated. Word is, her cousin got demoted too. Justice felt sweet, like fresh milk from Daisy's udder. My cows were never the problem, Karen's ego was. Now I'm free to farm in peace, but I'll never forget the fight. What do you think, was Karen's punishment fair? Or did she get off too easy? Share your thoughts below. A split image divided equally. Left side, a black background with bold white text in a dramatic font, reading, "Ever been targeted for no reason?" Under 80 characters. Right side, a tense, cinematic scene of a rural farm at dusk, with 3 cows grazing peacefully behind a wooden fence. In the foreground, a smug woman, Karen, stands on a manicured lawn, pointing accusingly at the farm, while a sheriff's car with flashing lights is parked nearby. The mood is confrontational, with warm farm lights contrasting the cold blue of the sheriff's lights, emphasizing drama and injustice.